I swear, it's a good game, okay? We've been experiencing... Okay, that one's mine. We've been experiencing technical difficulties for the last while because I really like my Weeby MMOs. Where's the mic?
Yeah, it's chill over here.
Ah! Gordon, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Gordon. Where do we even want this?
We needed to defy the laws of physics and just...
Get a foam roller.
Yeah.
Someone...
Alright.
Hey, Rumble Roller, sponsor me. Yeah, so... welcome to this week's weekly edition. That's only funny to Gordon because he's the only one who watches this weekly. The weekly edition of Chicken and Rice for the Soul, featuring... We are going to, since it's been so long since we've had the whole crew together, we're going to go in order again, and you may not recognize some of the members. If you're looking at that Wonder Woman poster right there, the first cover of Wonder Woman, just like I am, directly to my right of it, your left of it, we see the bald-headed beauty, Aaron Turk himself, not to be confused with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu-headed beauty, which is also him. He's been doing a lot of blowjob job training lately.
Yes.
And, yeah, BJJ. That's what that stands for.
Oh.
Wrestling with snakes. Blowjob job. We'll talk about that soon. And how you may or may not have been wrestling snakes. And it may just be townies that you're beating and strangling.
Close enough.
Hey,
On to the next...
LSD is the only drug Norm MacDonald.
Yeah, Norm MacDonald. Moment of silence for him. Just kidding, you wouldn't want that. The person in the middle who lost the Arnold Classic bet and had to get his hair cut. Wow, Alan. It looks really good. Doesn't he look leaner, ladies and gentlemen? Doesn't he look fitter and leaner? Oh my god, look at how shredded this guy is. He is lean. That's why. Because he's been following his Sergio Oliva diet of strictly whitefish, rice, and calling the haters awful and saying they're the future for 10 years. That's Sergio Oliva Jr., my bad,
Wait
not Sergio Oliva.
This is the Kevin Levrone diet.
This is the Kevin Levrone diet?
Yeah, I don't follow that anymore. I've been eating a lot of chicken and rice, literally.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Crazy.
I know a podcast that you would love.
Which one is that? Would you mind telling the audience?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Oh boy. Where can I sign up?
Where can you sign up?
No.
Spotify. We're not on Spotify because
We're not on Spotify.
this isn't even a podcast.
No.
Yeah, one day we'll start a real one when I actually decide to make like a real fitness channel, which is probably going to be in the next few months. So you're really only going to get a couple more episodes of this, ladies and gents, before we have a real podcast where we talk about real things. But I did source some questions today that we can hit later.
This is a documentation of our descents into madness.
Yeah, well, before we pretend we're professionals after.
Oh,
Yeah,
Before I go on a bank heist. I hate the U.S. Postal Service.
And behind us you'll see this awesome poster of the Guess Who. If you don't know who they are, not to be confused with the Who, but if you don't know who the Guess Who are, just go listen to American Woman. Great song. Canadian rock extraordinaires. So, first up on the docket, we should address the elephant in the room. Alan, we haven't seen you in a while on the podcast.
yeah.
Why is that? Because we haven't been filming.
You answered it pretty well, ladies and gents.
Other than that, how you been, man?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. I've had like this past week has actually been really fucking tumultuous.
Shut the fuck up.
So
That's not a word.
That is.
No, use a real word.
You said mulch, and that has me triggered to having load bags upon bags in people's cars.
Moist. I'm just kidding. It was not. It was not that word. So I had a really bad week because for some reason I was grappling with the fact that I'm gonna get old and I will inevitably die, and I don't know why, but that's just been running through my mind all fucking week. haven't been able to get like any sleep, and it's been fucking with my training.
The moment you think you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was a kid, if you were 54, you were dead.
That's Joe Rogan. Why are you saying it in that voice? Joe Rogan says that.
Because he's an Italian person.
Oh my goodness. And then
we don't edit these, Aaron.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's the point.
Anyway.
Wow, my skin is.
Minus all my turmoil and whatnot, my strength training's been pretty nice.
Would you like
Good
a
job.
a guitar pick for yourself? How I respond to every text. That's how I want. If anyone ever hears this podcast, that's how I respond to the woo. That's the voice I hear. All right. Well.
Yeah. My
on
training's
with
been terrible. So I mean, like, it's been good. Like, you know, the weight's been moving, the numbers been going up, everything's great, fantastic, and whatnot. Like, I'm throwing around 60s for like it's nothing. For
Yes, sir.
things.
On what things? Cock-ups?
No.
Me neither, man. I'm Korean.
I'm white, but anyway. Just hard way.
You're transparent.
Translucent.
No, you got a little. Yeah.
Let's just say I've never had a nurse miss a vein, but not because I'm vascular, just because you can see clean through me. But
there was this one time I was giving blood, and this was after I had started weightlifting, and like, I got some pretty protruding veins, and this fucking lady, she was new at the Red Cross, and there's just a volunteer, you show up and get blood thing. She just fucking kept jamming it into my arm in different places, and then some sweet old black lady came over and was like, "Oh Lord, look what she's done to you," and I was like, "Help!" And she was like, "Yeah, I'll get that fixed up." I'm like, "When are you gonna fix the needle?" She's like, "It's already in here, already giving blood." I'm like, "Oh, sweet." She was just the best. And then she was like, "Yeah, sorry about that." What a horrible. Needles are awful, Alan.
Yeah, they are.
So you're gonna die.
I don't know why I'm so good at vaccinating.
Back to that. We're all gonna die.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know why, but for some reason my brain has been like stuck on that. Like, you know what? Is like weightlifting even like is life even a point? You know, because I'm just gonna die anyway.
Alan.
I don't know.
How much weed are you smoking?
I wasn't smoking any.
Oof.
Ah.
Yeah, I was sober.
I think we have a prescription.
Well, ladies and gents, I don't know if we want to go into my.
Well, let's go to a high and low for the week. Aaron, do you want to start us off?
Oh gosh.
Yeah,
for the last
I was gonna say it's been a minute since we've done an episode.
We'll say week.
Well, I guess the high of the week has probably been back on Wednesday. Because unfortunately Fridays was canceled, but I got to go to BJJ class.
That's an acronym for blow job job.
Yes, and they all congratulated me on improved technique, so that feels good. Yeah, so...
So when do you get the tip?
I guess you can say I suck.
When do you get the tip? On your belt. When you get to get your belt lowered and get the tip.
See, that I'm unsure of. I don't know if I just need to put in enough hours, or if I need to go to competitions.
Strangle people.
Yeah, just hit them with the gluck, you know? Yeah, good old gluck technique. But yeah, as far as low of the week, yeah, I've been kind of... I guess my low of the week isn't really training related. I just been swinging and missing a little bit.
Yeah.
On the end of the game.
Oh.
I don't really call that. I don't really call that a low though, just because.
The executive producer's here.
It's extra.
Can you let her in?
Let's see if she has any inspiring words. of
Yeah,
wisdom.
she'll definitely help here.
Come on.
Hey, come on in. Guys, the producer just got here. This is 2 main episodes in a row that some of the producers have been here. This is really a treat. Where is she? She's the newer of the 2 executives here at Lemon Incorporated.
Yeah.
All right. Always insightful, Jazzy. And we're going to continue with... Is she meeping?
All right.
All right, thank you. Alan, you're high and low for the week.
Training high. Let's see.
Doesn't have to be training. Could be.
That's a given.
Could be anything.
Turning high is a gift.
Not much else really has been going on, so I guess like training high wise.
Jazzy.
Let me see.
Thank you.
I don't know. I guess just the fact that like my squat mobility is getting better.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a big win.
I'm-
Mobility's hard.
I'm focusing more on like just like not even the weight at this point. Like I'm just doing like 25, 35 pounds inside, just focusing more on the form. Just like to try to work on that rather than
How much
like
exercises are you talking about?
Hmm?
What exercises are you using?
Squat.
25s and 35s on?
barbell squat,
Oh, okay.
like just doing barbell squat, like 25, 35 in each side. Like just like at least get like a stimulation, but at the same time, just so that way like, you know, I can get down there
Yeah.
trying to do like ass to grass pretty much. Like all the way down, like as much as I comfortably can.
That's good.
Just enough that I can make sure I can actually get that, and then after that I'll start going up in weight, and then actually try and just do regular squats from there. Without having to really go all the way ass to grass, because then that'll just be kind of bad after a while.
Oh. No?
Well, I guess beyond that, what is the training, or not necessarily training, I guess just regular low?
Well, he already talked about it. He's been thinking about dying for the last multiple days. I don't know what's going to be lower than that. He's been like paranoid about his own mortality for days. That's got to be the low. Hit me with something worse.
I don't think I ever looked worse than that.
All right, yeah. That's,
But I mean, I guess if you want to go for like a training low in general, I have been like struggling with my split. Finding like a split where not even the fact of like I'm seeing progress. I know that no matter what split I do, especially the stage I'm at right now, I'm going to see progress.
find one you like.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
I'm struggling.
Do taint on Monday.
Mhm.
On like day 1, you're gonna do taint.
Wow.
Just your taint.
Wow.
And then day 2, all of your sphincter muscles, including like all of the orifice sphincters, not strictly your anal sphincter, but all
Wow.
sphincter muscles. That includes the ones in your organs. They're very difficult to train. It'll require a lot of concentration. And day
Concentration,
3, we're just going to have you roll in the middle of the gym. And then repeat that
Yeah.
with a rest day on your 4th day for like months.
Well, when he rolls in the gym, he also has to train the reverse osmosis of his pores. Very nice.
I guess I'm next. So, my high for the week. We were on our last week of our bulk phase, and now we're into a 2-week deloading phase. I initially picked a show, but now I might pick a different one. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I'm pretty sober right now, so it'd be hard to tell. But on Monday, I pulled, 455?
Yeah.
Pretty easy, conventional. And then I slammed it onto a clip. And I feel like I could have pulled it for multiple reps, I would say. Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I could have gotten 3. Probably 3. 3 clean ones. I was willing to pull like an Amoongus and be kind of sus. Then I would probably say I could have pulled probably 6 pounds. So it would be approximately 400 and Thank you, Jess. Training low for the week, or just low in general. Man, dude, all of it.
It's been an odd week for sure.
Yeah. I would say the training low has definitely been dealing with some of these Texas landlords.
Yeah.
I can't believe that we moved the entire podcast all the way from Georgia to Texas in the last 2 weeks, and we still are having issues. See, we came all the way out here in hopes that... is she eating my sandal?
No, she's just rubbing against it.
Oh. And now we're going to have to go to Arkansas.
Arkansas?
Mm-hmm. So, I don't really have anything bodybuilding related to talk about. Do you guys? This is technically a bodybuilding podcast.
I don't know.
Why, do you have something non-bodybuilding related to talk about?
Well, before we get to that,
before we get to that.
I would just like to note that C-Bum was looking extra like Morgan Whalen in his post.
Do you think there'll be an NFT where you could buy the N-word Morgan Whalen said?
I hope so.
Oh my god.
Get that?
Yeah, I think there will be a time where you could buy that.
Just him drunken in the street.
Yeah. And you can like tell that people are racist by which NFTs they have.
Oh my god.
Right?
He has the racist ape.
He has the racist ape NFT. He has the rape ape.
The women's rights ape.
That's a good ape.
It's a good ape.
Yeah, it's the 19th one.
It's the best ape to have.
Right?
19th Amendment.
Right?
Man. Wow.
18,
I used to
21,
be,
yeah, 19th.
Used to be a U.S. history tutor back in the day.
Man, dude, yeah.
I'm pretty bad at it now.
I 4-pointed my government class.
Oh yeah, that was the easiest course of my entire life.
Yeah, they taught us a lot.
My teacher also was kind of an idiot, but I mean, it is what it is.
Hunter Labrada did a guest posing, like yesterday.
Also did Keanu Pearson.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Did you fucking see that? He's staying in 212, then he'll just say he's going back to Classic, then he's going to do 212 again.
Yeah, but nobody gives a sweet fuck if he's in either.
Yeah, but his physique is amazing.
His physique's amazing.
His structure is, like, probably the best. Right, Jazzy?
He's got a good structure, but he's no Hunter Labrada.
He's no Nick Walker.
I think Hunter Labrada is basically God.
I think Nick Walker is what God wanted to be.
Meow, 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 meow,
I think God's just a poser.
A word from our sponsors.
Meow Mix. We're sponsored by Meow Mix now. Meow 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 meow. Meow Mix, the food that is made of byproduct that your cat would shit out.
Most likely.
Most likely to look.
Walmart.
Most likely to look the same when your cat eats it, throws it up, or shits it out. Meow Mix. What else? Justin Shire still has a few nubs on his hand instead of fingers.
Just 3.
Yes. He looks like the guy. He's such a badass dude.
He's fucking hilarious.
Well,
he doesn't even need a sponsor.
I think we should also shout out James Hollingstead for inventing a new pose.
The side cock.
The side cock.
The side cock.
That was a while ago.
Yeah. Regardless. Side
This
car.
one's my favorite.
Get it at your local Zags.
Oh no, someone.
Oh. Well, on that note, is it
Time for questions.
Yeah.
I have some questions that I sourced.
Oh shit, questions.
So the first one. This is sourced by people that I'm employed with.
Ooh.
The first one is, at what price, numerically in dollars, would it take for each of you to commit murder? Like, just on a completely random, innocent person. What is the price tag?
I feel like I would set it fairly high, just because I would want to be well off afterward.
Yeah, it'd have to be a pretty, an amount of money where I would not have to worry about the consequences. You know? Some, like, Epstein level money.
I would actually say none, because it's a trick question.
Yeah.
You get paid, right? That doesn't mean jack shit. You can still get caught. That doesn't
That's
mean...
why I'm saying,
That's the point.
diplomatic immunity money.
So it's like, you could get all the money in the world, but it's like you don't have any of the connections to actually get out of it.
Yeah.
You still just have all this money. Like, what's it gonna get you?
I would need Epstein himself to come down from the heavens.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to pay this lawyer in the money that I just got for killing this guy with.
I will just pay the military-industrial complex to make me Batman.
I am
Before
Batman.
killing them, I get half of it up front.
Half of it up front, and then I just get the Barbados and just live my life out.
This one was sourced from just a random person. What's your go-to pre-workouts / other supplements? Well, Alan, what's your go-to pre?
That is a problem because I actually don't have one right now.
Jesse, get your tail out of the fucking door.
You goofy
Executive producer really doesn't want to leave.
We're definitely getting our funding cut.
Damn.
We're not even funded. How are they going to cut our funding? How's she an executive producer?
The light turns on.
Yeah, I know. Fucking.
Like, I mean, like, if I had a favorite
So
pre,
go-to pre, yeah.
definitely,
I'm sorry, Jazzy. Thank you. So your go-to pre. Production value went way up with that.
man, the old Jack Factory C-Bomb shit, that shit was the go-to before it got canceled because he now works literally as a CEO
He now works with unprotected sex.
with Raw.
Yeah.
Raw, and then he revives.
Aaron, what's your go-to pre? Ours is
Um,
going to be pretty similar. I
well,
presume.
yeah, I mean, certainly Gorilla Mode has been kind of a life changer in the gym for me. It's by far the best pre-work I've ever had. I definitely don't recommend it to people who are not used to taking pre-workout, though. It's definitely not a starter pre-workout. As far as flavors, I've only tried a handful, but so far...
They all taste like heavy dosages.
Yes, but Bombsicle is my favorite. I'm also a slut for patriotism. As far as other supplements, I recently have been trying Gorilla Mind's EAAs for an intro, and I don't have any complaints. As far as like vitamins that I take, fish oil D3. I take one that's a combination of zinc, magnesium, and calcium. I take a vitamin C supplement just because I probably don't eat enough fruit or vegetable. Let's see, what else do I take? That's pretty much it. I guess if you count protein powder as a supplement, yeah, I use that on the daily.
Well, Aaron just outlined literally everything else I take, so I'm going to give a couple examples of some pretty dangerous pre-workouts I've taken when you take like 2 to 3 scoops of them at a time. Seventh Gear by Axe and Sledge, they said not to take more than like 1 scoop of that at a time, tops, and I was double scooping that shit, bro.
Yep, on a rough time.
Man, I did that like probably twice or 3 times. I double scooped it, and it was... One time I mixed some Total War with San Pellegrino. That's the most like New Jerseyan I've ever felt. And I felt like I was about to go shank someone in Newark right after that. And I can't help but appreciate how much San Pellegrino elevates the amount of violence that you want to commit. It really explains Long Island and New Jersey.
I mean, if we're looking for dangerous pre-workouts, I definitely recommend Stewart Shop brand wiper fluid.
Oh yeah, it's a
Or
spot
just
every
like
time.
Stewart's breakfast sandwich after you work out. That's anabolic.
Yeah.
Not that we know in Texas what Stewart's is. Aaron, you soiled it.
Who says we could have never visited one on our travels?
Yeah, that's how I got these. When we went to Vermont and saw Stewart's when we passed through. Or those ones where we went to Albany and stayed at a Stewart's.
You can.
Inside the restroom.
I guess you could. I guess if Angela was still working there, she probably would let us.
Just live inside the Stewart's.
You can just sleep in your car in the parking lot.
All right.
Going night-night.
Well, let's go to the next question, because normally these are about 30 minutes, and we still got 2 more questions to go through. What will the future rioters in this country, not our generation, but the generation after, throw through windows? Or will the building's bricks just be replaced with Nokia phones, and then they throw Nokias through windows? What will the riots of the future in the United States be held with, is more what they're asking.
Nokias, because it is a clearly more destructible tool,
Correct, yeah.
is evident. The data has been proven otherwise. If it can survive being run over by a 2002 Bronco, it can survive anything.
Alright, well, I don't have much of a rebuttal for that. I'm looking to see if I have any other cool ones. Aaron, any rebuttal?
Spooky.
Oh, I was going to say that realistically, by then, housing, it will be considered probably whatever ist or opic to live in housing, because if you do, you're taking it away from someone less privileged than you. So you won't need to throw anything into windows, because everybody will be homeless and it'll be fine.
I'm just going to go to the next one.
If everybody's homeless, nobody's homeless, right?
How big does a squirrel need to be in pounds before each of us think that we could no longer beat it? And the other two will offer up counterexamples, possibly, or rebuttals, unless they give a reasonable weight, and then we'll just concur. And then we'll do the same with cats and ankle biters. What is the largest in pounds squirrel that you think you could defeat in hand-to-hand combat.
Now, question. Does the height proportion with the mass?
It gets bigger, like if you were to take a picture of it in Microsoft Paint and drag it diagonally.
I'm too
See,
high to process.
I feel like it would have to become substantially heavier than me before it reaches a point where it's no longer beating up a disabled person. If it's going to be MS Paint, making it wider just makes it more retarded.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
'Cause I mean, like, you know, if it doesn't get, like, you know, bigger.
Yeah, it's getting bigger.
If it's gonna get bigger like this, then if it hits
it's-
like 10 pounds, nah, because that thing, one, right? You're gonna fuck with something that's fucking fast as shit.
They are fast.
Faster than a fucking raccoon. Probably have the same diseases. You're gonna be able to bite and basically tear apart your fucking leg with those fucking incisors at 10
Yeah.
pounds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't
A
think
fucking
a
rodent?
5-pound squirrel would be tragic.
You might
to
need
fight.
a fucking buckshot to take that thing out.
Yeah.
Thing's a fucking beaver
But
at
if you're
that
locked
point.
in a cage with this thing, like an MMA cage,
Nah, it's game
with
over.
a 5-pound squirrel,
It's game over.
could you fight it? Life or death?
5 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I could kill it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want
What's
to.
the largest, in pounds, squirrel that you think you could defeat in hand-to-hand combat, life or death?
I could do the 10-pound one. I wouldn't want to, but I could. There's no saying I can't do it. It's just that, like, it's really probably not going to end well for me in the end anyway.
That you could walk away from reasonably. Then.
Reasonably, then, probably maybe
6,
or
7.
6 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Aaron, I'd put you up against a 10-pound squirrel. That's like a squirrel slightly larger than Kevin.
My fear is the incisors.
They're big,
That's
and they'd hurt.
my
But there's
fear.
no biting in them, right?
Yeah, but it's a fucking squirrel, though. You think they're gonna play fair?
Absolutely not, but neither did Chuck would.
Exactly. So you don't have to play fair, but just think about it. It's gonna
The
go.
squirrel's also on steroids.
So it's probably got rabies too. It's gonna go for your fucking. Like,
And herpes.
It's gonna rape you. Think about it.
He's on gear.
He's
Got herpes.
Yeah, it's kind of
sounds
hard
like a
to
modern day
think,
bodybuilder.
because like the larger that squirrel gets, the better its grip strength is going
Yeah,
to be.
dude. Those
Like,
fuckers are strong.
If you went up a squirrel that was the same size of you, it could just grab you by the shoulders and rip you in half.
You
with that
seen
grip
it just
strength.
fucking rip off the caps of like acorns and shit?
Yeah.
Like it's got like
it just
a fucking
grabs them.
It's like no,
It
the
holds
fuck
you
is
in place and
this?
it chomps your head off.
Fucking bastard will get the fucking pickle jar in one go.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if you were to fight a 200-pound squirrel,
That'd be insane.
That would be
you'd be
nuts.
so fucked.
I'm pretty sure that squirrel wouldn't be able to like
You would be
live.
so boned. It would just be, it'd be like...
Assuming a 200-pound squirrel can move, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
hold on. A proportionate build 200-pound squirrel is
Yeah.
just Sasquatch.
Oh my Christ.
Like, if you scaled it proportionally up a 200-pound squirrel. Like think of it this way. The way that you would scale up a house cat to a lion
Yeah.
is what I'm scaling this squirrel as. That's a terrifying prospect, gentlemen.
Yeah, like lion-sized squirrel.
Be giant.
Alright, I'm not even going to entertain the last part because, like, a cat could fuck you up at, like, any size.
Yeah.
And an ankle biter, I'd just shoot it. Actually,
A channel
terriers.
liner, Mike Vick.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh
Uh,
no.
You guys want to get some McChickens?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, it's time for our final segment. Hopefully Gordon's asleep by now.
Hey, let's take a second to pass the mic around as we stand up. And, thank our only listener. Gordon. I don't know your last name. Because it's on your Instagram and I forgot it. Regardless. Good night, Gordon. I was going to say your last name with it, but I was going to call you like OSL Gordon, the guy who sells all the fucking phones. But instead, I'm just going to call you the G-Man. The G standing for good night.
Good night. I hope you liked all my references here. With all the emojis here. I hope you have a good night. And don't put the big bucks back to me, boy. And maybe Grandpa will be visit. You listen.
Ow. Alright. I'm gonna also refer to you as the G-Man. But, in this case, G stands for jihad. And to that you may say, my brother in Christ, jihad is not spelt with a G. But, it is if you believe, brother.
Through Allah, all things are possible.
Inshallah.
There is no real. Watch the video. That one. Good News by Megan Thee Stallion. Check it out on Spotify.